I have feasts and one goblet. I can make more if Osana doesn't come, but I think she has a few.
Awesome. Well, with the raid size we have now, 1 cauldron is enough for 2 hours. So, let's see. Okay, so what's different in this fight? There's not a lot different. There's 1 extra add, and that's really the big difference. The 1 extra add. Let's get it before this thing goes away. The 1 extra add will
Okay, let me get.
need to be
Just what you're
interrupted.
gonna be doing. Have the potions.
So normally we get 1 person with a circle just to get the names right here.
What? Oh shoot! I forgot to go get focus magic. Do that.
Okay, so the concentrated anima.
This is
one,
for the
that
potions,
gives
please.
you the circle or whatever, the Unleash Shadows circle. So now I believe 2 players get it, and we need to position them kind of next to each other,
Yeah.
but not overlapping
I need-
players. We're gonna overlap the circle so they're close.
Okay, well
enough to
it's
each other.
gonna have to wait because I gotta go.
And then we're gonna get a Conjured Manifestation and a Harness Spectre. The Harness Spectre is the one that we normally get. So that's the normal one we have to tank, and it'll just condemn the tank. And we have to eventually shuffle. I think we've on normal not really taunt swapped, and it's been fine, but we need to be careful about, or the unconscious will guilt rather. They'll condemn the raid, but
I gotta go get focus
the
magic.
tank they'll cast
I
unconscious
completely forgot to
will
pick
guilt
that
and
up.
stack, so we need to taunt swap at
Nope.
some point. But we're also gonna get a Conjure Manifestation, like in the on the trash here we got that, and they cast condemn, and at least the trash one's a very slow cast. I thought the raid one was a little faster, but we will.
And there it is. Focus magic. Done.
So just gonna try to make a quick.
All right. So what we need to do today? Not focus magic.
You can call it a quick rotation. So, Russo, which side do you usually
Okay,
take?
I think we're actually good. I think audio is good. So that audio isn't going into the mic, which is good. I don't have to wear headphones.
I usually grab 1 and 2.
But I am having
Well,
some issues
okay, the left
hearing
side here, you usually grab 1 and 2.
a little bit.
Okay, so Sid, let's, unfortunately, it's no time like the present, right? Let's probably have you doing this. So this is 1 and 2 right here. She does them in linear order. You can click them
Thank
anytime.
you for those potions.
She's not doing one, right? So the one
That's
she's on
good.
maps to her health. She's on 1 from 100 to
Probably
75.
here.
On this one from 75 to 50, right?
I think I need.
And then when she hits 50,
One more
she goes
bar.
to number 3, which is the green one. And the last one from 25 to 0 is this one here. The purple one. Alright. So you can click them at any time she's not actually focusing them. And we want to just click them to drain them. I think once they hit 0, Russo, when they hit 0, do you have to
Potions on
re-click
there.
them? Like if they hit 0
That's
and then
fair
start going up again, you have to click them again and start draining them
I'm good with
again?
that.
Or do you generally just click them once and that's it?
Nah, you can't leave it open because it does like an AoE rate damage. So once it gets to 0, you close
All right.
it
So what I need to know is what
and then bring it back down if it gets close to going up again.
legendary I should be using here. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
it does
Slick
the
Ice.
damage at 0 if you leave it open.
Yeah, if it stays open, it does like some type of damage to the group.
Alright, gotcha. So you guys have been close. Actually, I know you guys have been clicking, but I wasn't really sure when and where you've been clicking. So, okay, so you want to open it when it gets like high. When do you usually do it as a rough? Like I know we definitely want to drain the one that she's about to click. So Sid, like when she gets to 50, she's gonna do the green one. So we want to make sure green is clicked before 50.
I need to find out.
But they do enhance the
Castle
abilities once they hit
Nathria,
like 33.
so
So we
we're
really don't want
doing
them to hit 33 if
Nervous.
she's not focusing it.
So
So I
Slick
guess
Ice.
anytime
All right, so they're actually
about to hit 30,
having me stick with
33,
Slick Ice.
probably want to drain them. And definitely drain the one straight to 0 before she hits 50, the green one, and then drain the purple one, which is number 4, straight to 0 before she's 25.
Easy. I got it.
Did we drop food and all that already?
I'll do it.
I need to fix this. This needs to be just a little bit louder. I was hoping this mic situation would work. If anything, I might end up having to use just my left speaker,
Made it
all
ready
audio
for
coming
you,
out of.
so
And I
don't
think
know
that
how
might
to
be
do
actually
it.
okay.
All right, everyone grab at least one, but might as well grab two. If you're not an alchemist, grab two.
Grab this. That's funny. Alright. Get the flask on. I got the flask on, alright. Alright, so
All right,
today,
so the one when we get to 2 ads, the one we want to focus is conjured manifestation.
this is going to be the
which is
first
a
time
reminder, so
I'm going to
we
be
need
in raid with like an
everyone else
actually
have
decent
target
item
now.
level, going against a lot of our people. Backing up prominent glacials, legend,
Shed, did you want to talk about phase 3?
blink, and all the time
Just kind of.
poke distant and bottle anima. Yes, actually, that's a smart idea.
I can do it if you like.
Basically
do you
what
wanna talk
happens
about
is
the,
there's,
the orbs. So the videos I've been watching have been
A whole section falling
saying,
down.
because that's the hardest part on heroic.
What is it called?
we should
Bottled
just
anima.
have time
So
for
somebody
phase
needs to stand in there, so I can use
But yeah, but go
alter
ahead and-
time
if
to
you wanna
get
talk about
past
the,
to get some health
phase
back
itself.
from that. So that's a
So the
smart
only thing that
way
I think,
to game that.
the reason phase 3 is so important is there's just a lot of damage that goes.
Wondering
through
if they're
a lot
going to be
of
stacking the
places
ads.
where
That's the
people can make
question.
Mistakes just running around.
Plus for
So somebody
checking out
dies
where
with
the ad
me,
timers is
you know,
prominent.
it's a lot of damage that goes out. So we want to try and push through that as fast as possible. But the other
Probably
big
Slick
thing
Ice is
during
gonna be
phase
it.
3 is we want to make sure those other 3 canisters are basically as low as we can get them before we hit the 4th
Let's
canister.
see.
So the adjustment for this, or the canisters or whatever,
What's
is gonna
going
be
on,
a little
Austin?
more challenging here.
Thanks for
than
stopping by.
most.
Yeah, it's raid night, so we got the cosplay going.
That's probably where you're gonna need to kind of pay attention, Sid. So
Need to work on.
figure out,
Really
like,
need to.
what the flow of it is.
So actually,
I
what
don't
you're
really
not
have
noticing,
any
I've got
advice for
my.
there,
You
just
can't see this, but I
make sure
actually
that
have my mic on a boom
fourth and
today,
first-
so I finally got
first and
that set
second
up.
are low.
That was something I needed to do probably forever ago, but I just ended up just taking it to the desk. Worked fine.
I think that's about it. I don't think I missed anything.
So how long does it take to fully
Wondering if we should
empty?
use
Does it take a while? Or?
fragments. Let me see what
Yeah, it takes a
we're
bit.
doing
It's not instant.
on Warcraft logs. So.
It's pretty. I think it takes like it
And
drains like
levels.
2 every
Oops, that's too high.
like 1 every 2 seconds or something.
Do 200 to
I'd have to take a look.
202.
I think you can see it in the resources and logs if you want to
Mages,
sure, but
frost.
I think like
we want to do
get a
just
feel
last
for it,
week.
do it once or twice.
Sounds good.
Rankings. So they're going with very glacial fragments. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it just really depends if they're stacking.
Okay. Look, I'm just gonna set up an interrupt order for the conjure manifestation.
Yeah, they're all going. All of them are going
Let's
glacial
try to stick with
fragments.
the calling things out.
About the same.
Just like 1, 2, 3, and in the order. Also, we've never done this Russo on normal, but apparently the people that are
I think
rooted
I'll stick with that.
with
I'll stick with glacial
the
fragments.
with the ability that's going to spawn the ads. Once it gets to like the empowerment where they get rooted, you can use apparently blessing of freedom. To
I
that
never
was
used
nice.
Freedom broke them out. I think I've used it on a few people before.
Oh, have you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, if they can
I
rip
didn't think we had.
or move things
Yeah,
up,
College
then
should be
glacial
good.
fragments would actually be the better legendary use here.
Or I'd say actually feel free if we're at the point where they're rooted. There's only
Yeah, it's a good amount of crit. 25%.
There's
Plus
2 people
30 when
I
the
guess, that probably
focus magic
works
pops.
for- I think anything that
Hanging
brings-
out, making food. That's
yeah,
cool,
I think
man.
it should.
Thanks for
It
stopping
probably
by. I
works
appreciate it.
You just can't move, so you can probably disengage.
Maybe watching this will actually want you
I don't know.
to.
I think you can disengage, but
Like-
then you won't be able to move again. Maybe.
Posting stuff.
Frees you from
Yeah,
moving
I don't
attacks. Yeah, I'm not sure. You can probably be, yes, to your point, Evelyn, you can probably life grip them when they get rooted too, so just be careful about life gripping because
Thanks, boy.
um,
Close. It's really like ice flows. What are they
the
using?
AoE
These
circles.
ice
So you
flows
light
are.
everyone on top of you before they
A lot of people are using shimmer, I guess, because of the. I guess that actually makes sense. I'm gonna stick with ice flows just for now.
Yeah, that's true. That sounds like a peasant. I've already said that.
So this is the first time we're doing this on Proing. It's gonna be a bit of a learning curve, but I think I don't think it's gonna take us too long to figure this out.
Alright, so that's the. Let's try that for the interrupt order to start. He does cast a lot of you need. I'm not sure we need all 5, but.
So our thing is, as a mage, I need to try to focus on the bottled anima as much as I can. If I can blink in and out, or at least get one with all her time. Minimum 1. Try to say that for the furthest thing that's like way far out.
Yeah, just let me know if your internet's just not suitable. It's no problem.
Sorry, Shad, is this an interim rotation? For
Yeah, that's the interrupt for the conjured manifestation. Make sure you have the right conjured manifestation. Harness Spectre is just going to tank like normal, and that's a secondary. So conjured manifestation is the interrupt rotation. It's also the primary. We're going to DPS that one down first and cleave off that one. And right now we're going with Hero on phase 3, which is 50%.
Out of all the ads, it's the only one that actually
See
has
if your boy's gonna give me a
smaller of the two.
Hellstone. I do like them cookies. I don't see it, so I missed it then. There we go. Alright, now I feel a lot safer now, knowing I have some way to heal myself. Fuck up.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, here we go.
So definitely say potions for phase 2 too, just push through that, probably for the first dance now.
Wow, a little disappointed on the procs in the beginning. Thought I'd get a little bit more. Alright, so that's what we're talking about here, bottled anima. We need to make sure somebody's standing in bottled anima. And if it's far away, I think I can actually help with that. Alright, here's the balls. So another bottled anima's coming out. I think concentrated anima is where we've got to bring the add up into melee. Okay, so this is where.
Or let's get rid of some. Decently long cap.
Shaggy.
So there, so this is, so stacking, I see. So if they were stacking it, that would actually be a lot better for me, DPS wise. Have both of them stacking, because then I can actually get take full advantage of glacial fragments.
I'm close the 4th canister, I'm dead.
Something happened there, don't know what that was, but it hurt a
That
lot.
was just this canister not
Doing
being. It's canister.
Canister AoEs? Loose Anima, Lady Enerva? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Unleashed volatility. That. Failing to catch a bottle anima. Oh, well, that's really weird because there was actually 2 people.
on Augustus.
Weird. Interesting.
So I got killed by a dot called Lose Anima something.
Yeah, the dot is
Canister open. I was
AoE damage that's just happening. Anytime you click one of the canisters, take it down.
Oh, sorry, I could not have opened mine. It was rising up to 22, that's how I opened it.
I wonder if it'd be worth them to stack. Yeah, it's because I know that's what some of these fights are. They are actually stacking both of the concentrated anima ads on top of each other, or at least a little bit closer.
Fish is internet sensitive as well, so he's gonna step out. If you have a flask, have space for a flask, you can trade one.
Don't get the health stones. Thank you for the food. Oh shoot, about to throw my trinket. Yeah, I need to maybe change that. I don't particularly like the fact that that's happening.
If you get the beam on you, make sure you get to the orbs really fast. That'll kill you.
I think probably we're getting the Lucianima stacks, I think. So
Let's have
we
health stones. Yeah, health stones are nice.
Did you have the canisters open too, Sid?
I had one of them open.
Okay.
You can never underestimate something like lock portals or health stones.
I don't know what they were at, but let's I guess we just need to coordinate you and Russo, either coordinate a little bit more or just have a fixed rotation. Like I think she's gonna do one, so I think Russo needs to do two, and then to keep it drained so that when she gets to two, it's at 0. And then
Side effects
when
currently unknown.
she starts at 2, then he can drain 1 back, so we can knock out those abilities.
Those
And then, so I'm not sure that
Unholy
we have to
Deathlight
do
is
any
such
of
good.
them until,
Yes.
Like let
I was
Russo do
catching
2,
'em.
then 1, and then 1 is drained. Russo, just say something.
I think over the course of a
specific,
fight,
like
I
3,
might
7,
actually catch them.
Alright.
Especially if we have multiple ad phases. Glacial fragments will really carry me through to the end, I think.
I'm sorry, Navalin was asking. Yeah, will the survive? I'm not sure. So for the rooting again, anything that probably breaks. Yeah, will the survive breaks stuns? I'm not sure. I don't think it's a stun. I think it's a root, so I'm not sure if it'll work. You can try it.
Alright, let's not forget to focus magic. Need a toy. What toy do we got here? Let's use
Alright, so that cast is like super long, so
Will of
I won't get the
Northrend.
first
Oh
one, but I'll
yes.
wait a lot
Deathwinger's
longer.
Brill.
We probably
Deathwinger's
need,
Brill. No.
2 interrupts.
Deathbringer's Will. That's what it was. One of the top melee trinkets in Wrath of the Lich King. They turned it into just a toy. You can actually pick this up.
Yeah, it's
From,
smooth and crisp. I'm not even sure it got to
yeah,
the third. I mean, I think it started
in the
casting
Northrend
time. I'm not
time
sure
walking
it
vendor.
actually the third interrupt though. And I interrupted super early, so there's no reason I need to interrupt that early.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't get like a Ice Lance proc right off my first cast. That's like really shitty.
So
Clearing 2.
I'm already standing in it. Good. Provided some value to the raid already.
Closing 2.
Right. Another bottle of anima after this, and I think, yeah, adds in 9 seconds. Be as close as I can, because I want to use my Golden Nether trinket on it too.
2, 1.
Opening 1.
Alright, taking some damage here. Oh, okay. That wasn't good. So what happened there is, as the ad came out, I had dropped my Blizzard, but my Blizzard was actually
Good in there.
on the other ad, not where it needed to be. That was bad for me.
I'll get that one.
Russo, which one are you opening?
One's still open.
They'll let it drain a little bit more, and then we get time. So she's got 50%.
Prowling
Yeah.
on out.
Alright, so ads are coming out again.
2, 1.
so
Get the bottle. 3 bottles.
So this is actually really good. I can save.
All right, Russo, you can probably.
Closing 1.
I'm rooted.
There's a cooldowns for this. I got the bot.
This is good.
And lines do line.
Well, not good for
I died.
well, not good for us damage wise, but
Okay.
in yeah, we're taking some damage here. I started it. Yeah, that was a lot better for me on the ads, but was it the huh? Huh?
So did I open the third too early?
That was a lot of damage.
Well, we need to push. We need to push her a little bit faster, and when we do,
Oh, now I gotta figure out which way to take.
Canisters empty,
Maybe we take this left one.
I don't think so.
Oh, actually, no, right here.
We can just run through the concealed passage.
Yeah, once those ads spawn, I can catch up, but I need the ads to be stacked up just a.
So I thought the goal was to keep them all below 33, but they all hit 33.
It
A lot of damage. Having to click back and forth on those.
Stacks. So each one we have open does more and more raid damage. So we don't want. I mean, we probably don't want more than one open at a time unless we really can deal with it.
I'm pretty sure you can't realistically accomplish that in heroic with where we are since we aren't pushing fast enough. She kind of falls over in normal, so like the mechanics don't really matter for this fight, to be honest. So
tell that to the
like,
pugs that we've been
we're
running
just
with.
having to learn how to do it, kind of like the first night we were in here. So we are gonna get like the extra mechanics or whatever. We just have to deal with them and not let it get like too out of hand.
I mean, when we were doing it on normal a few times, we got to see
but I'm looking
every
for
mechanic to
specifics,
its
right? Like,
maximum effect.
I tried to open it at like 55-ish, but maybe it was too early.
I'd rather it be early than later, honestly.
Well, as soon as that's probably. I mean, Russo opened 1 to drain 1, which I think is the right thing to do, so we don't get 1's abilities, and then you can drain 2 when he's done draining 1, which is what you did.
What is?
I think that's fine. At least it seems fine for
Good
now.
heals.
I
Item level
thought
200
Russo
Holy
was
Priest.
ending 1 and 2. I did not open 2.
This
Right.
needs to go away.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
don't know why this keeps popping up.
You were on 2, and when she focuses 2, you can't open it. So that's why we do. Okay, so we're on 1. He drains 2 because that's going to be the next one, and then we're on 2 from 75% to 50%. So he drains 1 to get that back down.
No. What are the
But it
choices?
doesn't take all of the time 75 to 50% of her health to drain 1. So he drains 1. And
Yeah, I like that's only a 5-minute cooldown.
Drain 3.
You use
So
it
that's
pretty
why
much every
Russo's
pull.
calling out, I'm done with 1, like closing 1. When Russo says closing 1, you would open 3, which I think you did at the right time.
Yep, that's what I did, but it killed me very fast.
Yeah, so the other thing to pay attention to, this is what I think Shuffle's saying, is we maybe have been ignoring some mechanics. The person opening it gets something called anima release. That's what you died from. It's like 2,000 damage every second for 10 seconds. So the healers just have to be aware to spot heal you, I think. And if you're outranging them a bit, because Russo's definitely all the way on the left.
Open the release valve, causing anima to flow out. 935 shadow damage every 1 second.
Keep an eye on Sid when he opens the canisters. Yeah, thank you. Right, and then you
It's
died.
not too much damage. 935.
Just a few deaths to.
I guess you maybe save a Hellstone for that.
I think around the same time.
Because it definitely wouldn't use a personal cooldown for what is basically going to be 9,000 damage.
So it's okay.
About.
Let's try it again. Let's see if we can.
Alright,
We
10,000.
need to get on those ads as soon as possible, which I think we did. But as soon as the orbs spawn, the people doing those just need to focus on that and don't worry about the ads.
Yeah, the orbs are gonna wipe us if they're screwed up at all, so.
Come on, give me that.
5, 4,
Get that proc right in the beginning.
2, 1.
There we go. That's how it should be. Bottle animals coming out. And right after that.
So
Opening 2.
Orbs.
Closing
Orb.
2.
A couple of melee people. Bottle animals coming out now.
Alright, we're about to hit.
And ads in 6 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to open 1. Move away from this one.
Opening 1.
Don't move away.
Yeah, that's not good. Too far.
Get this one up.
It's like all of my good damage.
Did it work?
Alright, good. Beam was not that bad. I got really lucky. It bounced me right into the beam, so that was really good. Or into the orb after I got the beam.
Let's say you're draining 3 much.
1.
Oh, it's far from 50, right? 61.
Yeah, you might want to. We're gonna get a beam. Do it. I guess do it after the beam.
Put that in.
Can you come in, Ava, a little bit? Yeah. I've got this one. If you have.
I need to open
The
2.
that is just really, really tough.
Holy
That really
crap.
kills everything.
Can we just
That
leave it
sucks.
on?
So, if we don't stack them, then there's no reason for me to use
Okay,
glacial
so that's the
seconds.
first one it looks like we're gonna get. That second set, we're gonna get someone rooted. So Russo, if you can root the furthest, I mean automatically freedom the furthest away person.
Yeah, because if they can get those into range or into melee somehow, that would be really good.
So where are they going to be at?
I mean it's random, so whoever can't move, just call it out. And
Freedom.
just say your name, can't move or whatever, and the run backs are fast, guys. So if you need it there, just do it and go through the
They'll have
opening.
two red
So it's like the longer they stay in melee, the faster
They're
those
already
ads
two
are
people
high.
with red
But
circles,
him having
so
the tank
even if
having
they
to
don't call
move
it out, look for the one
out
that's
of
not
melee to go
Look like only
stand
one
next to the
person
other ad is
to
just
get
really
through.
bad. Because
So
then what'll happen
just
is
look for
like
the one that's not moving and just freedom.
if orbs pop at the same time, or I think orbs actually pop
Hey, Shad,
7 to
quality
10
of life
seconds
hack
after
for
that,
us, that might
then
be
you
a
have
little
the
easier.
entire raid, all of the melee, all of the
It
range
seems like those ads are coming out
in the
during
middle of
transitions.
the little
So I had
triangle.
2 stacks there, so that's why I went to get the far one, because I
That's
thought
not
you were
good.
gonna taunt the boss, and then
And I
make it easy.
yeah, I was, and I was because I usually get the ad, and I was worried about the. We hadn't
Not gonna
talked
worry
about this, and I
about
was worried about the far away ad,
potions
so I went
this
to go
time
get
around.
that, and I realized you had stacks, and I went to go taunt her, and I accidentally taunted the manifestation, and my taunt went down. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's.
No. So let's do it this way. Let's keep it simple. Whoever, because it's happening at transitions. If you're gonna taunt the boss, just go to the one that's closest. Does that make sense?
Well, alternatively, the thing is, I can always. Why don't I always?
It's
get the
when they're having to move for the taunt or whatever, it's definitely
and-
hurting me a lot.
At the transition, we'll just taunt whoever
Sure.
has it.
That
I mean,
works.
because you can take both of them, but it's just as long as one of the. If you've just taunted, you've only got stacks from one of them, or you won't have any stacks at all. You'll start getting stacks from both, but then I can grab that one back off you once the ad's dead.
Sure, that works. So
Yeah, I didn't see where they were saying hero at 50. Yeah.
my only concern with that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that we don't know which ad is what until they show up, right? So
Make them
the
on
way
the
that I was
fly
thinking
moves.
about it is there's going to be a far ad and then a close ad, right? So
Okay.
just have the person that's not going to be tanking the boss go to the far ad. Does that make sense?
Something else to note, the person with the yellow arrow above their head, that's always kind of the smaller one that has to be interrupted.
I also suggest we change the interrupt order. So I think put Matos out on it first, or the Death Knights, because they're ranged anyway on their interrupt slightly. So I would put the Death Knights on it first.
I'm actually, now having seen it, I'm like super not worried about the interrupts. We can kill it within 2. Even if people are running orbs, we can do 3 interrupts, and it's like such a long cast.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't.
Okay. No,
I don't know if that's
I
like
don't think that's
the
problem
thing.
at all, unless we're just not.
Alright, I guess we'll see.
on it. It shouldn't be
I'm
a
curious to
problem,
see
because
which one of these changes is
It's
actually gonna
on, so
help the most, because during that phase change, it is a lot of damage.
It's super long. So the tank should just get the first one, and then so DPS can just focus, and then the DPS, which I have crisp on number 2, can get the second one, which isn't for like 12, 13 seconds. I mean, so if whichever one of us gets the conjure manifestation, should get the first one.
That Foo's not here.
And just wait till it gets towards the end, so we don't
Another
have to waste,
interrupt.
so we don't have to waste too many traps.
A lot of good. You could actually even take a couple of those bald animas with Cloak of Shadows. Really
I feel
nice.
like we should create the 50% thing. I feel like we should probably just hero as soon as that. The spot where we've been wiping the last 2 times, I feel like we should hero when we're over that, because we're done orbs, we're done ads. So as soon as we're like done that part of it, there's gonna be like less mechanics for a little bit. So it's probably gonna be like 55-ish or something, or you know what I mean? But we should
Right.
probably just hero at that point to like just dump it into her and push her. So Sid, be aware of that. I think
Maybe just yell it out.
That this time. As soon as we get through that part, we kill those second set of ads and we do the orbs. We'll just get back on her, hit hero, and go. So yeah. So just be aware, like she might look like she has a lot of health, but then you probably want us to click it like as soon as the ads die. Or maybe
As soon as the ads die, the second set of
Well, I
ads.
was thinking that as soon as she moves off 2, that's when you can drain 2, right? You don't need to drain 2 before that. Is there a gap between her getting off the second and going to the third?
No, she'll hit as soon as she hits 50%. She'll drain 3. That's why you wanted to drain 3 before.
Oh, Fish is back. So now we got
There's no time.
Hellstones again. I still have my Hellstone from 2 attempts ago.
Right.
Used it actually both attempts, so I got one.
But I mean, as long as you get it
One left on it.
low-ish, doesn't have to be 0. But we'll figure out the timing. Fish, are you coming in? Because we can wait for you. It's a short run.
It's somehow it always goes to porn. Run you know what? Run just remember pre-roll ads. It'll be a lot easier to get people to come join, considering we're gonna be so low on the watch list for WoW anyway. That's the first thing I should do as soon as I start stream is just run maximum preload ads. And I don't have to worry about it for I think like 45 minutes, and you just set a timer for that.
Okay, this is already checked.
All right, here we go. Magic. Battle shout. I'm gonna need that. Hidden health stone. What toy should we go with?
All set up.
Good.
The birdie one. Here we go.
5, 4, 3,
2 cast. Nice. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to get at least a flurry proc right at right on full. That's good damage. Alright, I got the anima on me. I don't keep the orbs. Good. Most of the range got out of the middle there. Another bottle anima coming up.
79.
3, 2, 1.
Picking these chain reaction stats up, which is really good.
Good, that's good. Chip around the
Opening one.
those bottles.
Oh, what? Oh, somebody didn't get. God damn it!
Sorry.
Such a perfect,
Here, just
perfect
like,
stack of ads, and
I guess
we don't talk a bottle.
Ads
That
going
fucking
great until I
sucks.
moved out of the bottle name.
God damn it!
Don't release, guys. Don't release. Don't release.
Oh well, that happens.
Yeah, the placement was really good too. I'm sorry.
Was finally gonna get some decent damage going in there with Blizzard.
I think when the ad spawned, it causes like a flashy red explosion, and I thought that was the bottled anima, like finishing.
Oh well.
And just remember, you can place the two red circles over. You can overlap the two red circles. Also, you just make sure your circles don't clip the other players.
Yeah, that's the thing.
all.
It's
And
if you can
wanna
get really
near
close.
the boss, just come near the boss. Let the melee be responsible for moving away from you. Don't be afraid to come in because the melee are there.
Yeah, I'd
right?
much rather
The melee
appreciate
can
that
tank
because the
stand
amount of damage the melee are gonna be able to put on it, it's
Like, get your good circle
Too
placement,
good.
and we'll get out of your circles. It should be on us to get out of your circles.
okay. Here we go. Focus magic. Boom.
Okay. One more ready generic.
Get stamina.
Alright, if we can. That was really good. I think that's the other thing. People think because it's such a big red circle that it's dangerous. It is dangerous, but it's okay. You can move away. Get another toy. We lost that. Move northward.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Flurry right at the beginning. Another flurry right at the beginning. Good. Nice. Okay, looks like they're covered. Good. Comes the orbs.
Two's open.
Orbs.
Oops. Gotta watch that. Sometimes when they come from melee, you have to be really careful if you don't clip those lasers.
It's closed.
3, 2, 1.
There. Ended up
So
clipping
you
one.
lost transition.
Our bottle animal's coming out, and then we got ads right after.
Opening one.
And here we go. Well, actually, that's really weird. We didn't get ads yet. So we got bottle animal and beam coming out. That's interesting.
I get lost now. Here's orbs.
I am actually holding. Nice. That's actually like the big benefit of having.
Soak.
Closing one.
Got it. Man, where the fuck are the ads?
Opening 3.
We're not getting answer. We're just pushing.
3,
Here
2,
we go.
1.
Here we go. There's ads coming in now.
Soak.
I'm taking you in a second.
Now we should be having ad. There we go.
Come in, they're free to open.
Closing
Nice
3.
try.
I've got this one out. Do a lot of work.
That's the problem with this. It being
Shad, how many stacks do you have?
I've got 2
spread out like that. That's
Just
the
take
issue.
Let's hear on it.
Oh no, I was doing it.
I need to open 2. Are you good, Sid?
So,
Yeah.
We're in hero, so
Be
I'll take mine.
good time to potion. Got ads coming up. We got beam and ads coming all at the same time. Beam, ads, and bottle of anima. One actually procs first. Looks like beams are coming first.
Touch up our couches. Nice job.
Now concentrate the anima.
About to push feet. Lowering. So we're gonna use
I'm about to move.
that person. Sorry, time back.
Closing 2. I need to open 1.
No, don't. I need to open 4.
Alright, go ahead.
all the way in the back.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
That's 1 minute on viewers.
I'm dead and 3 is open. Can someone close it?
That sucks.
Kills that.
Maybe it's better that you just use
Click.
maybe Slick Ice is better for this.
No, cooldowns.
3, 2,
I've got one.
Dead.
1.
I need that.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's when the animal bottles get all filled up. Yeah, the ad stack is
I
really.
don't need to close it before
hurting.
she focuses it, right?
No, she'll reopen.
So here's what's
at
happening.
that point.
The
I mean, I had 3
one
open.
ad causes
before
you
she
to
switched it.
one ad allows you to move. The other
That's
ad
right. Yeah, she'll focus it.
So,
and focus
you
it
can't
causes
tell
it
which
to
is
open,
which
so
until
it's
it
not-
actually happens.
Yeah,
So then I have to wait
So like when you
on
open
my
3
blizzard
around whatever it is, 50
until I
70%,
see the tanks
Just
actually move. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm actually blizzarding
At
way
that
too
point,
early. That's 8
there's not enough
seconds.
time to close it,
Completely
reopen,
wasted.
like, number 1 or
All that
something.
damage not happening.
What I wanted to, I was thinking I
So that's
could,
what I need to do
when
this time.
she moves there,
I also need to get
I
some
could clear
shadow.
out 4, right?
shadow
Because
oil.
I'm pushing. And
This-
4 needs to be low too.
that exploit. Okay, I need more shadow oil.
When we switch, oh, right? So when we switch to 3, at some point you need to do 4.
Let me see.
Did you not open 4?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
4 was at like 55 when we transitioned, so ideally you want that at 0 by the time we transition.
Okay, then that's we lost some people here, but that's also why we. That's why we
See,
did the
I
wipe
can
at the
I can
end,
definitely
because
catch
that's
up.
what we
I
need.
just need
Yeah, so
placement
that's
to
what
be a
I know you
bit better.
had died at 1.2, but we need to right. We need to just open it before she hits 25%.
This time I am just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the blizzard. Because just being able to lance 2 targets is fine.
I
That's
feel like it's easier
acceptable.
if I don't know what you think about this. I feel like it's easier if we just pick one, no matter how far they are. Although I don't understand, it's the whoever has
that's
the
awesome. Oh
boss,
man.
it's easier.
If you just tell me where
Let's
you're
see,
going,
do I
it's
make
like we
plus
can.
one?
The taunts are happening like pretty regularly. I think we're okay on that.
Awesome, I
But if you
don't.
just tell me you're
Oh
going
well.
to the far one or the short one, I'll
Up to you.
adjust. So just say where you're going and I'll pick the other one.
I'd probably rather just let you get the far one, whatever that is, and
Right.
and I'll get the near one. if we just, I think that's probably better.
I was thinking the same thing.
Anybody else in the
In
raid?
the off chance that we do need it, because I'm deceased. Fish, do you
Deceased.
think you could put a portal down? Just going long ways here. Just in case he needs it. Thank you. Oh, I meant this way. Sorry.
Alright, cool.
From the canister.
Fish came through with the shadow was. Oh, whoops! Wrong button. They moved over there. Okay, cool. Now we've got some oils.
You mean north-south?
Yeah, there. But isn't this east-west based on the map?
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
we got
not
a bunch
looking
of
at the map,
extras.
just assuming Dark Veins north.
Yeah. So basically, from this point here
I didn't hear what
to
they said.
where the raid is standing right now. I don't know if it's on cooldown now, but it's
Magic up.
perfect. Yeah. That way, in case we need it, we'll have.
Yeah, the sooner they get set up, the better it is for me. That's all I'm worried about. My Blizzard. I just want to take care of my Blizzard. It deserves some damage. You know, after however many months of just being garbage. Cheap shuffle.
5,
They don't
4,
chop.
You did?
3,
I don't know if I did. Huh. Come on, give me those props.
Soak.
Over and green smoke. That's good. I used
First over.
like orbs are out. Oops. One in melee kind of clipped me there. Okay.
278. Sorry, I thought I taught it. That's not, I kept it.
1.
No worries. That's coming.
Let's just shift a little bit. Yep, that's fine, that's fine.
Let's see where they go.
Opening one.
Nice. That's better.
Thank you.
Let's write what nothing but together. Can someone res Russo so we can get mass res?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, oh my god.
Wiping?
That wasn't good.
Yeah, wipe.
That was bad.
And then we can get our lock.
Oh, Wales.
I died.
Run back.
Yeah, if it's like a really far one, and if I've got it, I'm always
Sorry,
gonna go.
Was that just gonna be having extra stuff?
I'm always gonna go there.
I don't think so. I'm actually trying to figure out what happened. I'm looking through my combat log because like I was like full and then I died like 2 seconds.
I think the big ad, if no one's tanking it, lots an uninterruptible condemn, and I
I
think
was on the I was on the big ad when I died, so
he got a
Let's
condemn
see.
off. I think.
that was after I died. I'm just trying to see what it was that actually killed me before that.
Oh, you died before the condemn got you.
Yeah, exactly. So and I was like pretty healthy when it happened, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's something that we have to get a little bit better at. If there's 3 orbs, and they're always gonna be Like one closest to melee, one in the middle, and one somewhere in the back. At least that's how it's been so far. The melee one should go straight to that one that's right behind them. Let a second range pick that middle one. And if it's a mage or something like a hunter that can disengage or something that can move really fast, let them get that back one. Because so far I've gotten it 3 times, and each time I'm able to get the furthest one away. Because I just blink, boom, I'm there.
Stagger,
You know,
so
half a second.
I'm trying to see what happens.
There, I think what happened was Evelyn went to the middle one. Emberly also went to the middle one, and nobody was the one that was closest to melee. Whereas that's where Emberly should have went.
It was literally as he opened the container, and then like the next second I was dead. So I took 15k from something.
See if I can.
I'm not sure.
Couple.
I'm sure
Double
we're
cats.
fine.
Melee, melee, melee.
What Desire hit you for 13k?
That was
Okay, that was the 3 stack then. I did taunt, but it went back to you and I didn't notice it right away. Alright. Sorry, that's thread issues. I'll try to be better about that.
On a Spectre melee. Bunch of melees in there. Oh, whatever. They'll figure it out.
Are you taking
No
your
point in
first charge turn this time?
really like honing in
No, I
on each
had it. The
like
problem
the
is
logs on
later,
each fight.
I'm
Sometimes
I'm
it's best to
not
just
convinced
do
that
it.
was threat because like she never. Yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it won't be an issue. Let's just go again. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost
Boy,
sure that
will
wasn't
North
threat
Road?
though, because you've been doing a really good job.
When I saw her on you, I thought my taunt was on cooldown.
Oh man, really? Bottles are coming out. 1 second.
So
Got beams come right here in 4 seconds. Orbs. Like two in melee. Okay. Melee shouldn't even go any melee really shouldn't go past the middle of the room like ever.
7-5.
Alright, so we got bottles here. Got soak and got ads. Hopefully ads.
Opening 1.
So
There's the soak. And we should get ads here. Minus 27 seconds on ads, come on. Okay. So something like that, where actually both mages had it, then we had a melee. So like the melee should just go straight to the very first one they see, like the closest. And in that case, they did, but I was closer. So that's like something to be about.
I got the one on the right, Chad.
Okay.
Tom, when you come, please.
Moving 3.
Orbs again.
Lines, guys, lines.
One's really far back there. Actually, wouldn't be too bad for them to just like yell out where they're going. Maybe even.
I need to open 2.
I need to hear 4 first. Give me a sec.
I'm almost at 100.
We need to get 2. We need to get 2.
Oh, they get
With those bottles. Cooldowns.
Yeah, we're getting
Rally
double.
call.
Thank you.
Alright, closing 2.
I'm heading for 4.
in 4.
We still got like 13. Just watch cities.
Root.
Orbs are taking a bit.
Closing 4.
Bottles.
Oh man, lost the fucking stack. Really? That sucks.
You can get 2 again.
That really sucks.
3 rather.
Teams coming out. Go on.
Okay.
There's 4.
Harpoons.
Opening 3.
Nice job, guys. Keep it up.
I got crazy for what.
3, 2, 1.
Concentrated animal here coming up. If it actually happens. Bottles might come first now. It's like
Good.
I'll get the one on the shed.
Which one?
The left. You get the
I'll
right.
get right. I'll get right.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
I'm taunting the boss here.
Get out.
Do we have anything for...
perfect. I'm actually like right there.
I need somebody on the canisters for me. I died.
Can somebody res him?
Yep.
Wait, the healer.
Seconds.
3,
Ian, can you take
2,
over?
1.
Yep.
Thing.
Dunor's rooted.
Who's rooted?
Yep.
Bam. The bottle drop.
Should have interrupted you.
That was. Bottle drop. That sucks.
Refocus boss or kill Big Ad?
Kill big guy.
Yeah, because then they can't taunt. They don't feel big ad.
1.
2 orbs on speed.
I don't know.
Actually,
You gotta be
that's-
really careful with those orbs. No.
Oh my god.
No.
That was really close.
Nope. Too many dead.
It's 500,000.
I know it's 500,000, but that's still a lot of health for the amount of damage that we do.
So, let's try just, yeah, I was probably also, I didn't realize it was at 90, 80 or 90%. I guess if we had stayed boss, maybe we would have got it. It was really close, but we lost.
I would just make it clean anyway.
Let's try holding that hero just a little bit longer now that we've seen the whole thing. I think if we hold it a little bit longer, we might be able to push her through phase 3 a little bit faster, and maybe.
Still don't know if Slick Ice is actually worth picking up because I don't think I'm getting much damage off of my glacial fragments. Yeah, 5%. Really not that much. 94 Ice Lancet. Like all I do.
Yes, your clicking is really loud.
Oh.
Alright, everyone should have at least like 7 minutes. That's
They
good.
can find a way to stack those ads a little bit better.
So let's get that, and then you can probably
Great.
break after that. Hopefully it's okay.
So here's another thing that's happening. The concentrated anima seems to be pushed back if there's multiple bottles that happen, which means that I'm not popping my cooldowns when
I was thinking the same
want to.
thing, I guess, especially with only 3 tonight, but
Really annoying.
let's do this one, and then if it's not a kill, we'll change that.
Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one might be the kill though, because we got. It looks like everybody's seen what needs to happen now. Now we just need to clean up that end there. Because what you're having is you're getting ads, bottles, and orbs all at the same time. So it can be a little overwhelming.
Restores.
good. That was easy. It's like staying in the middle is for range is really good because like chances are it's gonna throw you in at least one direction of a ball, and you can kind of game that too.
Nice push.
Bottles are coming out.
Opening one.
Cover. I don't know if concentrate anima. Yeah, it says 40 seconds, so I'm popping now. Even if it does happen. Alright, here we go. So we got orbs.
So
Bottle's way out.
Closing one.
Alright, here we go.
2,
We can get bottles, or we can get concentrated.
so
That looks like they're giving bottles.
3.
Nora can't move.
Yep, I've got the boss.
I'm rooted. Chris?
I'll take it to the top.
Woo.
I've got next to it. This way.
Can I open
Good
it?
job.
too?
Yeah, open it.
Bottles. Bottle bounce again.
Got it. So what's happening there is the bottles actually double bounce.
Give me time.
I don't know if you keep taking it back or what's happening, but
3, 2, 1.
So it could be bottles or ads. What
okay,
it is gonna be.
you should chill out, Shay.
Like
Can you close it
orbs.
first?
Yep.
Opening.
Get either bottles or ads after this.
Opening 4.
Chris,
With the boss. Yeah.
That's a
That's like
perfect
left
stack.
facing?
That's really good stack.
Orbs, the orb. You got boss.
Nothing huggy.
Aragorn's dead.
Take this back.
That was
I
good.
don't have one.
That was really good. Ad placement. And I was actually able to blink with it too, so that's really good.
Number 4 is almost. We're gonna push.
Three, two, one.
Teams are coming out.
It's gonna be a white
Yeah, I have.
Oh, we did really good on the ads though. That was so clean. So clean on the ads.
Alright, so we just need a. We're gonna need a backup then. Crate. Yeah, quicker fish can do it. Alright, let's take a quick break since our.
That was really good. That made a big difference because I was able to blink right into melee.
Augie, we can make that change. That I think that would have been a kill if we had drained that, so I think it's fine the way we have it, but let's just make the change. I think it'll make it more consistent.
Good. Everybody was
Just
able to DPS those ads
Russo,
and
you've
just
been doing an
please,
excellent job with
please,
them,
please,
but
please.
I think we just want to keep you available for.
So in this case, I'm doing about 4K, 42 to
So,
4600
I'm not
DPS, which is not that far off of the
Yeah, we'll get
226.
someone to do.
Cross Mage is doing
your
about
job if you
50,
can.
like
Just take a moment
5,000,
explaining it,
4,900.
once
That's
we figure someone
really,
out in a few minutes,
really
and
close.
we can do that.
Yeah, no problem.
Makes me happy that the buff actually
I
did
suppose I could go back.
did mean something to us.
You need to like feed damage or something.
Yeah.
Alright, taking
It's a little-
a break,
Good
potty
to
break.
see.
But not much.
Yeah, I think our DPS is fine. We had that total under control. We just weren't able to drain that fourth canister, so it's just a mostly mechanic. It was a really clean attempt. And as you've noticed, some of the attempts are inconsistent in terms of like when we get abilities. I think generally the faster we push, which means the faster single target damage and the less abilities we get per phase, because she resets all our timers on the phase transitions. So the cleaner ones we've had are when we pushed her faster, actually. And we don't get as many.
I guess that's what it is.
Heroic,
where
all the timers, I think.
yes, we're out of like a level 3, because we haven't seen level 3 orbs.
No problem.
Good, because those suck.
I'll just need a summon back, that's all.
I got a tome.
No, I need to change a conduit.
Is that the right dude? Oh, Iceland's change is probably better. They don't want
No,
to
that
do.
one was my fault. I should have clicked and then ran to the orb thing.
I'm gonna put Stardust on the map, man. These are the people. These are the kind of things that people want to see. I'm actually gonna go.
Ready for summon.
Drink, drill. I'm gonna go get a drink, but I'm gonna probably get a trip walking up the stairs. Doing all right? I ate some more. First. Newsmax, yeah, that's that shit news channel that all these Republicans are watching. I think regular TV. I honestly don't know anything about it. Who's this that wants a biscuit? Cror wants a biscuit. Yeah, because Aunt Cheryl's been saying watch Newsmax. That's where all the crazy theories are. Okay, alright. Oh, Cror wants a biscuit. Yeah, I got a biscuit for you, bro.
I'm here.
Give you a...
So, let me ask you, at what parts...
Did I miss a ready check?
Is any part, like, up to 50%?
I'll try that. I'll try harder.
About midway through the fight. Is any part of that, like, kind of tricky for you to do the canister and heal, or is it just... I think it just faced
Alright, let's kill this chick.
50% to 25. That's
Drop a
really
piece of
crazy.
gear. Oh, well, of course she drops a piece of gear, but what does she drop?
Sorry, repeat that.
Weapons. Oh, offense. Yeah,
I
shields
guess
and
I'm
offense
wondering
for
at
people.
what points, or Augie, if you're going to think about this, because
Shaman,
would like
Mage,
to get
Warlock,
but
and
if we
Druid.
lose DPS, then I'm thinking we actually will get more abilities to deal with, which would be...
Alright. So we can have a chance of
I guess we got a
crit
crit
it.
to it.
I don't know if that's any...
Do it
Oh,
without...
that's not for... Oh, I'm looking at shamans.
Russo, okay, just
Idiot.
put someone else on one.
Why the fuck am I
Okay,
looking
that's
at
a good point,
shamans?
because Russo's... Okay, gotcha.
Successfully interrupting
Okay,
an enemy
Craig,
with
can you
counter
help,
spell reduces its cooldown. That's garbage.
Russo with 1 and 2 then?
That's garbage.
Basically, Craig, what you're going to do is hit 1, and you're
That's
not going to
nice.
hit 1...
That would actually
Well, she
be
does
way
one right
nicer.
away,
I don't know if
Craig.
I'd probably ask somebody else if they need that. Ace Mastery, headpiece, that's no
Yeah,
good.
so after 2 is locked,
I hate having to keep giving up
that's when you
crit,
start working
crit, and
on one to bring the percentage down.
ace just for item level. Seems
And once one is closed,
it should be fine, but it doesn't feel
recovery.
fine. Yeah, actually, you know what? I do.
So
I
she's
do
going to do
need
1, and you're going to drain 2 from the start, Russo.
Hopefully do
from the
that.
start. And when,
Yeah, I start draining 2 around.
Only chance chest to increase your intellect
but when
by.
you hit
You know
75%
what?
rate, that's when you're
I
going to
can do
hit
that
1.
chest. I need to upgrade my other chest before I can.
And then you're going to hit 1 at one
waste,
of the point
mats on that.
which is,
Crits. Do I have a good read to put that on?
I think
No,
after
I'll stick with what I got.
some point,
Can't
sub
love
50%
strength,
as well.
strength. Where's the enchant gloves of intellect? Where are my gloves? 90.
Okay. And then,
I
Fish,
can take
if you
one
can,
of those.
you don't have to, Sid can go do 3 and 4, but if you can just back up Sid again, if he calls out like
Item is not back.
orbs,
What?
just make sure you can get over to whichever one.
Enchant bracers. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'll call it out for you, Craig, just as a reminder.
Bad reading. Alright, here we go. Let's fucking kill this thing.
Let me put down food and stuff.
You already checked me out on SoundCloud. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I like listening to music. I'd listen to anybody's music, but they'd have to be ready for my honest opinion, whether I liked it or not. I have a friend who's in a band, and I went to go see him practice. I think twice now so far. I've actually seen him practice live, and they recently wrote a new song, which I really liked. I thought it was really good. It's a thrash metal band, but this newer song they wrote it's a little slower, and so I liked it a bit better. It's like, oh, you'll say you like all the songs, and I was honest with him. I said, well, 3 of your songs I don't really like. I mean, they're fine. It's not something I would listen to. This 4th one, keep playing this shit, I'll come to all the shows.
I can give you your flask back.
I think it's important that they hear that, because, you know, they're not going to get fans for everything. Need a flask? No, I don't.
Okay, we're good. Everyone's got a flask now, so let's move on. Okay.
Alright, cool. There we go.
5, 4,
Now we don't need a toy this time.
2, 1.
Oh, good. That's how the procs should be, honestly. Too bad the procs aren't based off crit. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I probably should open with Mirrors of Torment. It's 6 seconds I have to wait for anything substantial to happen. Alright, we're out. Next up is Beam.
Opening 2.
We're out. Good. That was close. I'm glad that they saw
Closing 2.
things were happening there.
77%.
3,
For sure, and then you can go.
1.
Nice job, guys.
Lost all my
Just
stacks.
missed, what did I? Let's go click number 1 now. Craig.
Still got about 30 seconds before concentrated anima.
Orbs. I got it.
Good. Orbs are actually really good.
Close one. Opening 3.
There we go. Possibility of bottles and ads back to back.
1.
And there's bottles. Ads?
Okay,
There's the
lost.
ads.
Take left.
Okay.
Closing 3. You can drain 2 now.
4.
2 is still locked. Now it's unlocked. Two's open.
Get. Of course, I had to fucking get bottles.
Bottle.
Oh, fucking orbs right during that phase. That sucks.
Good job. These bottles on multiple.
Second one.
Bottom. I can place.
At least I was able to help with that.
Why is 2 not open?
It's gone.
I can clear 4.
Clear 4. I'm gonna get a hit here. But
3.
it's rallying cry again.
1.
4 is open.
Rallying cries up.
Okay, thanks.
Concentrated anima? No.
Oh,
We got
plus 2.
orbs instead. Oh, we got level 3 orbs. Oh, I was gonna
fuck.
say.
That's it. That killed me, but at least you got it.
That's funny.
Was that with you?
No.
I got her shed. I'm gonna just take the one on the
Yep, you take that. You get 8 bucks.
2 is open.
Alright.
Yeah, you can get 3. I can close.
Tell me.
Orbs.
Orbs are out.
3 is open.
They gotta just do a better job of not all running off to the same one. Like maybe just wait
I'm dead.
just a quarter second to see where somebody is. Oh, Orbs is dead. Orb personal is dead.
All of them.
3. 2.
It's a wipe.
1.
Dots killed us.
What killed us?
That's
I
something
had
I really have to
the,
pay attention to.
beam, And the dots killed
Not a
me
whole
when I
lot.
was moving.
Austin, we're still at the same boss here. But we're making progress.
animated.
Slow and steady progress.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think the 2 just stayed open when it was called out and was closed.
Yeah, I thought I closed it. So I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, and then the orbs never got down. It's okay. I think we
Yeah, so I may have clicked it twice, which reopened it, so I'll just double check that.
Yeah, because we got a few melee that can do it. Like I know Osa can jump. The Demon Hunter is jumping, is leaping out of there too. So that's good. But like sometimes something like Evelyn, or one of the druids. Well, actually, I guess even druid could make it. But if
Yeah,
you
druid
don't have a
also
movement speed, you're
silence
just
all
literally
the way.
running over there. I mean, it hasn't been like a major issue, but it's just one other thing that we can clean up. Because I've had that where I was already at an orb, but I was a melee orb. And so a melee jumped to where I was, but then one of us had to move. So it's like, now who's going to move? Or are we both going to move? Right? And then there's no communication between there, so that, because you need to get it done quickly. Just something to pay attention to.
Okay.
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Interestingly enough, there, my mirror is actually proc right away. Normally that doesn't happen. Got to focus magic. Be better on that. I got her right there in the during the pull actually. Orbs are out. Yeah, I guess it's also worth them to just kind of wait till they get pushed back, stop for a second, pay attention where like everybody's moving to, and then just jump. I think I need to start doing that myself instead of just like
Alright, crit. You should be. Crit is very long.
blinking into random places. Just kind of watch where people go. Alright, so now I don't know if concentrated anima is even going to happen because we're at 15 seconds minus. Bottled anima's coming out in 2. Beam is also coming out in 5. Yeah, here's the bottle. I don't think beams. I don't think ads are gonna come. Really shitty. 30 seconds in now.
Dwarves.
Opening 3.
Cry up.
Nothing? No.
I'm gonna take bot.
Sure.
Really? How the fuck is
You
this
got
gonna
it.
happen?
That's fine.
Farland,
Closing 3.
Oh, did we miss a...
Kind of miss.
Yeah. That's what it I heard the sound of the
She's on me, but she just.
Orb.
Maybe she's
orbs coming out. They all
Clear to
in melee.
My taunt's actually not working. My taunt
It's
is
okay.
now.
Whenever you can.
I got her again.
You just stuck the whole time. Okay.
3, 2,
Hero.
1.
Are we getting 4 down?
Oh, damn it.
No, 2.
I think we might have ads here.
Alright, close 2 then.
I got her. I'll keep her. Alright, okay, position.
Oh, I'm like rooted.
You guys might get it up.
Oh shit.
I got her shed.
I can't get there. Oh.
Finish your
Wow.
My fucking thing was on cooldown, and I ended up in the wrong bind. That sucked. And missed the whole ad face. Every time we have beautiful ad placement, I get a fucking orb.
Pushing for this is perfect.
So annoying. So annoying.
Once 3 down.
Every fucking time.
This is good, guys. Just hold this steady. We're good. Any last remaining potions? Sure, cool
3,
down.
2, 1.
Orbs.
Closing 3. Opens.
Did the person?
I
Oh,
died.
or person's dead.
Health downs.
Or person is dead.
I got the boss shed. I'm
Okay,
And
gonna
now I need to wait for the orbs to. Now the other orb person's gonna die too. God damn it. That was an absolutely pathetic attempt for my DPS. I got every fucking mechanic and I got screwed by him.
Keep on nerve.
Oh, I'm dead.
Rallying cry up.
Yeah,
3, 2,
we had somebody that died on
There's a
the
beer
orbs.
available.
That sucked.
Just get a hit.
was perfect up until the orbs. Sorry, not blaming, just saying it was really good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed the.
yeah,
Somebody
that's okay,
died
the
during an
orbs
orb, so we
can be
ended up.
tricky sometimes.
I didn't even notice that,
Get
so I was
really
just standing
close,
there.
it's okay, especially when
Wasting
we're
DPS.
just take the time. And
Sucks.
whoever has orbs, your number one job is orbs. So
What? He just died.
yeah. Did you die from damage, from other damage, or from the orbs, like the lines or something themselves on the orbs, like clipping it or something?
Animal web. That's animal web. Is that going through the
Yeah, so it's
door?
pretty much my mistake. I ran into.
Okay, no worries.
Inner sin, is that what it is? Lesser sin and suffering. Oh, web, yeah.
Because
Can't go through them.
yeah, because I'm not actually doing this. I'm seeing it happen to people. The people that get the lines that connect, you all get knocked back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
You have to be
okay.
make sure you're facing in a direction
So
that
I
you don't
guess
get
what you
knocked
want to
in
do to make
far
sure
away.
you don't get knocked into the lines on the orb web or whatever is you want to try to. Of course, you don't know it's going to be you, but everyone wants to try to like kind of face away from the triangle of orbs. Like the melee, I think, have been doing a pretty good job. I've been noticing you guys get knocked to the sides of her, like where those fire sconces are, because you're on the sides. But if you were directly behind her,
It's
and
all
you
enema
are,
jokes.
you
This
could be
whole
knocked right
expansion
into
is going to
them,
be enema jokes.
which would make you clip the orb lines.
For good reason. I think so. I feel like we did miss one. Because I feel like I heard a vial break somewhere and then just like a shit ton of damage.
Other than that, how was opening the canisters? Everything looked really clean that time for the canisters.
Let's see.
Okay.
Man, if I can just get damage on ads, that'd be great.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was a lot of man. The crazy thing is like my burst is just not like everybody else's. Like I can last a long time with like haste. I can have like 30% haste for a good almost like a minute. And I find that lack of damage is really what hurts. Like bottles coming out in 3, ads coming out in 7. We might actually get ads.
3, 2,
Unlike these last few times where ads have just been skipping over. Bottles.
You heard drain one.
Alright, come on. Do the fucking ads. Really?
More subs?
I'm popping it, fuck it.
Orbs?
Yeah, there goes. Bitch did fucking orbs and bottles like 3 times. There it goes. Did bottles again.
Why don't you
Oh,
take
those
it?
ads.
Closing 3.
We got the one in the front.
People just get to the bottles.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
Alright, let's yeah. Alright, wipe it up and we'll spaghetti. The bottles came out, so just
I don't know. Augusta stood in the bottle that was next to me.
yeah, it's come out.
So I don't know which one it was that dropped.
I got rest.
Bottle soap?
Actually, okay, it's just one more.
No, I don't think that was not our bottle. Oh well. That was That was okay. Ad placement was alright. I think I'm just gonna switch to Flick Ice. I'm getting no good damage off of Glacier Fragments. Oh, a little bit more haste. Those pants, 197. I don't think that was us.
Bruce, are you using Aura Mastery in any particular place? Do you
Yep.
do it?
I use it in between.
Alright, we're going with Slick Ice this time. Because, like, I want to be able to cleave as much as possible, but there's times where... So what's happening is she is using her abilities on a priority basis. Abilities aren't actually popping up based off the time that DBM is telling you. It really depends on how much anima is in the container, and which ability she has just done, and which, if she's about to phase change to the next
especially if you use it
anima
there, you just
container.
have it up for phase.
There are times where concentrated
Shaq, don't forget
concentrated
to
anima,
do
that's actually the ads,
I mean,
the timer on it will be negative 40 seconds, right? How am I supposed to judge when the fuck that's gonna happen? Negative 40 seconds. Stupid. So we'll go with Slick Ice.
Yeah, and Darkness, yeah. We should probably use those during phase 3 when the raid damage is...
I'm gonna see if that's any better. We got plenty of AoE. I think I could just forego doing that. Just use Ice Lance to the best of my ability.
There's no particular large burst of damage that we're going to stack or anything like that. Yeah,
one.
this is probably fine.
Bottle behind me that looks like they got it. Yeah, I feel like that wasn't even really.
2, 1.
Nice push, that's...
Bottles are coming. Now it could be either bottles or yeah, there's the bottles.
Bottles?
Now I don't have to worry about the blizzard restriction. I can just cleave whenever I can cleave whenever I can cleave.
Got her. Or...
Oh,
Stay there.
God damn it.
But you?
Good first ad.
Opening
That's
three.
there's 3 of us, man. I'm not the only one that's doing the fucking orbs.
Here they are.
You can see what's happening.
Taking the bush.
Okay, perfect. Good. I'll take left side. Far away.
Closing through.
Great. Now we have like perfect ad placement. I'm not wearing glacial. Fucking dumb.
Let's time more. The bottles.
3,
Yeah, bottles. There's nothing.
They bounce. Now that level 3 bottles, so they're bouncing.
Rallying cry going up.
Let's throw a darkness down.
Close to. 4 is up.
I'll take
I'm here. Just
And-
move away.
Ian's. Four. Watch out, roll.
Well, at least we got the. Got it.
We're good. Stay stable. Get the.
Get the boss.
Oh, sorry. It's not happening. Actually, I'm good. I'm good.
4 is closed. Yeah, getting 3 now.
We're good. We're entering. Let's just keep it clean. We can get someone up in a minute. Let's get Ian.
3, 2,
Bottles.
I'm taking the chat.
We got either bottles or. Oh, gonna do fucking orbs instead.
Watch out.
Timings on this is so hard to gauge, so it's really just priority based.
I died with the orbs.
Oh boy.
Someone close 3.
I think it's gonna be one.
Oh my god, get this bottle!
Push the backup's head.
I was in it. It was another bottle. We just didn't have enough people there. Get all the bottles. All that was. So now, based off what I saw there, it's probably just best to run Glacial. Slick Ice didn't really. I don't feel like it really did that much more.
I don't know why I was in position. I was trying to go back and forth, but the orbs just didn't disappear.
I think someone else had already died.
Wow.
Is there any particular reason
It's gotta be quick.
that we're having so many deaths to orbs in that last phase? Are people just low at that time? What's happening?
There's nothing happening right when the orbs come out, but I think there's all those patches on the ground. And they
Yeah, there's always something going on
I guess
that
it's
you're already
people
taking
having to
damage
stand a
from
little bit
before
early,
you
so
have to get to orbs.
That's what it looked like to me.
Honestly, I like this isn't the first time. Like the other attempt, what, like 2 pulls ago, I thought that was a kill too, and then it just goes to shit, and I don't really understand why.
Because of the patches and the orbs on the patches, so the people carrying the orbs have to stand in them and they die.
They don't
so
have
So they don't have
Yeah,
to
so
stand
you don't
in
have
the
to,
patch.
yeah.
let's let one person do this. You can be as far away as you need to not stand in those patches, right? So if Star here is an orb, right? That's you said, right? I can be over here. As long as the line is going through it, it doesn't matter. So you don't have to stand in patches while the orb is out.
Well, it's also, it's not always the patches. Like I think 2 people in that last one died from Anima Web. So you really just need to make sure you don't.
It is.
hit
Ammo
the-
Web is a lot of extra
don't
damage.
run
It's
through the line
unnecessary.
or
But
touch the orb.
let's
Yeah,
run pre-roll
we
labs
lost people
while we're on
before
break here.
phase 4 to Anima Web. We lost 2 sets of people to Anima Web. The first,
Yeah, I died to that.
lost-
Yeah, 2 people died on the.
yeah, that was in
the
phase
last
3.
time.
And I think it was just the line spawn right in the middle of the raid, and we just didn't move because it's where the ads were. Like the ads were right there, and I think we positioned to DPS the ads, and then we didn't move or something. So we lost like 3 people there. Got a res out.
Yeah, we're pretty stretched on healing, so if you get hit by that, then there's a pretty high chance you're gonna die.
But it's kind of so I guess I'm not back there to really figure out how to avoid that exactly. But is it just the people that are running that need to be more mindful of that, or is it the people
Everyone
that are
needs to
standing
be
there?
mindful of it, but particularly the people. I think a lot of times we're running and trying to stand right on top of or next to the orb. If you touch the orb,
Yeah, when
or run
people are
through the
getting
line,
pushed
you
back,
get the
we have to watch for their
so
lasers
you
too.
need to completely avoid running through them or next to it, as well as like the puddle on the ground doesn't. I mean, you need to avoid that too, but
Alright, so now we've got.
avoiding the
I
line.
keep forgetting to get the pre-roll rat. Pre-roll
So
turn the
if I
pre-roll
don't
ads
have
off.
an orb to go to, right, and I'm not one of those people, I'm just DPSing. It makes sense for me to
Or
just
turn
stand
this off.
there.
Or...
I just need to stand there and let the line people do their job.
Yeah, just don't run through the line. Yeah.
So So I just want to make sure, because when two people, like more people are moving than aren't, right? The need to, it just gets more confusing.
No,
So
so it's the orbs that are the lines created by the orbs that are on the ground, not the ones from people running.
I see.
Believe. Or is it both? Actually, not sure about that.
Let's find out. We can check it out
Touch
right here.
the lines or the orbs. Anything related to the whole triangle, I think, you get that. You get the one damage.
I think it's just the ones that are on the ground. I don't think
ammo
people
points between
running
verticals of
there.
sin. Best do these. Okay, so
That
that's.
would be pretty hard to avoid people.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Sorry, it's the I don't believe that's true.
Any other players top
line,
in the cup on Saturday for every.
These just clip an orb. You don't have to be behind. The easiest way to do it, to position yourself, is to be behind the orb, kind of. But you don't have to be. You can be really far back and still have your line clip the orb. I think that's the main point. There's just
How does being behind work? I have two lines in one orb, and they're sort of in a triangle.
One of the lines to go through in the orb.
Yeah, you just gotta move back and forth with that.
So you can be 30 yards away as long as your line, long as one line is going through your orb.
Oh, one needs to
So
I wonder if Mythic
the
Trap
easiest
has
way
a
is to be
game
directly
for
adjacent
orbs
to it.
to
But
help
if there's a puddle, you
understand.
need to be 5 yards away. You could still that's fine.
just so we're like the orbs don't need to be the points on the triangle. The line just has to go through them. That's all you need to do. So you don't
Yeah,
have to you don't
personally, I
have to
don't even really think the orbs are the issue. It's just everything coming together is the issue.
Thing that would help, just because the orbs generally spawn kind of the area we're sitting now. If you can't get it up there, that's great. Like sometimes we had like this is one big circle.
I need to get
this is
like
another
300
big circle.
animals
That's what
somehow.
happened when we lost the first 3 people. So like I was tanking that here, and I almost clipped. I might even take damage from it, but I didn't die. I don't know. I'd have to look at the line to see if I did. I didn't die, but it was really close. Like the line was on me. If that second person can get their other line up here, anything in the front area is better than stacking the line this way towards Minerva. So like if this second person can get up, even if it's a little bit further away, like here, that's fine. If you can get one red, and then you can get the other one like. And one time we did it, it was almost near perfect. Like one was like here and one was there, so that they don't clip each other. You don't clip the other person with it, but they're like right next to each other like that. That's perfect. But even if you can't, and you have to get like one over here, totally fine. But these positionings up here are much preferred to, like this, like one ad way back here. Because when we get the orbs overlap, that's kind of nasty to have the tanker have people there when the orbs spawn suddenly. That'll help us keep the orb. Okay. This is, since everyone said they're ready, this is cool.
5,
Thanks.
4,
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I can feel it. This might be the one. Like bottles coming out. Beam's coming out too. Second on beam. Yeah. Two range to melee. Bottles coming out. Well, it could be bottles or it, honestly. He's really stingy with ads. Now it's like, she's gonna fucking spawn ads. 12 seconds off, 15 seconds off. You can get bottles again. Go for it.
I got the front one.
There's orbs, one right in melee.
Opening 3.
Flying cry going up.
Yeah, minus 43 seconds on the
So
minus 43 seconds on concentrated anima. There it is.
that's
You got the boss. I'll take the farm.
okay.
Good overlap. Perfect nose.
Please go.
Bottle. Bottles. But I'm so ready.
Oh, what? Oh, that was such a good pull too. Oh my goodness. God damn it. Oh well. It's like every time we get perfect positioning and I get trinket and orb lined up, you know, dealing damage to 3 targets, and it would be a great parse. You know what's gonna happen? This is what happens. I get one really good pull like that, then I get another pull where I get every fucking orb, I'm staying next to every anima bottle. It happens. It happens. My favorite thing is always the silent run back. I've been doing this a long time. I've heard that silence at least 1,000 times. Probably more, because I remember most of my last guild, we did do a lot of hard mode and mythic bosses, so there was a lot of wiping. We weren't the greatest guild. Slightly better than some other guilds. What?
Okay, so I guess.
Well, that's what I said. It's always
I don't know how
that
many
silent
people
run
sit in the
back
middle,
after
like,
that kind of a wipe.
people in the middle. In fact, we generally want less people in the middle, other than soaking bottles. It's the only real reason to be in the middle, like where we are now, right? Unless I'm wrong, speak up. We want to be just a little bit off to the sides and just be ready to go in the middle, soak a bottle. There are bottles definitely that go in the middle sometimes, but other than that, it's better to be off to the sides.
Bottles. Speaking of bottles, I'm running a little low.
So that you can soak bottles.
I'm gonna need mine.
Of the room and
Go
so
bring down the bottle.
when they
I should just
split.
brought it down with me.
So maybe just shift a little bit out of the middle.
For some reason, I thought I was gonna drink less. Oop, need a toy.
5, 4,
If I
3,
pick it.
2, 1.
Oof. Procs on procs on procs. Nice. That is a lot of procs.
Bottles. Really far one.
Oh, why didn't nobody get it? Yeah, I started running towards it, and then somebody else started running towards it, so I stopped, and then afterwards they stopped too. So I'm not gonna stop anymore. I don't care if 2 people are standing in it from now on. I'm just gonna go fucking stand in it.
1.
Oh great, this time she actually spawns ads like right away. Good.
Okay, I'll take the left. Or bottom.
Bottle this time. Oh man, he did not fucking live through the bottles. Where you at? I got it. Fuck out of here. I got this. Got this bottle. Ooh,
Opening 3.
that hurt.
Three, two,
My bottle.
I wasn't.
I've got her. Not so-
Okay.
Okay.
Alright then. I'll just fucking die. Such a good pull for me, and I'm dead now. That's... no, just the damage that you get for spawning the ad. You take 7,000 damage just for spawning it. So I had the ad, so I had to just stand there and wait to be healed. And, you know, y'all didn't heal me.
Ice block out of it? No.
No, if you ice block, then the ad spawns right away.
Second one's
I did not.
No. I cannot. The ad spawns,
Who's at 90?
and the buff is what spawns the ad. But if I ice block, the ad spawns right away, so then they're staggered. You don't want that. Oh, God damn it. That was
one
such
in
a...
the front by the third pillar.
What's my voting?
2, 1.
Oh, they missed the bottle again? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they missed another one. Everybody have a week now?
Hey, it's getting late, you know, we're all old.
Been on this for a while, and,
Oh, maybe that's what it is. It happens.
the bottles are just, I think we're missing them, not seeing them all, so.
So when we get to that phase, the bottles will bounce twice.
Yeah, for sure.
We're missing them on the first one. The two that we mixed from the first ones.
Yeah, that's the issue. We're pretty good about getting the bounce ones. And just
Side
getting
note,
the
though,
bounces in the middle.
Love
But,
this,
when you
transmog.
see the bottle for the timer for the bottle, or you hear someone call it, just look around you because there's some that are like right next to people. We weren't in P2. Well, we might have been too long quick. The issue was that we actually got the set of ads in P1. That's the first time we got that in like.
Yeah, that's something I'm no longer gonna do. If I see it, I'm gonna go stand in it.
So we had to kill the ads right on the transition. That probably put us behind on P2.
Such a good pull, too, for... Yes.
That's not back anymore.
I don't understand that.
Everybody releases their back except for that night.
That's how it be, yo. The 3 times salary, yo. Alright, come on. Let's get a good ad pull again. So I can get maximum ad DPS. Blizzard. But probably won't happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Big bottle's coming out again. Like it always does every single time. I'm fucking standing on that shit.
Keep pushing us when
Okay, orb's right behind me. I got it, and I'm gonna go to the orb that's right next to me. Okay, never mind. I'm not. I'm gonna go to this one. Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a lot, game. Fucking P.
3,
Do mechanics.
1.
just missed it. Bottles.
Not gonna spawn ads because she's a fucking bitch. I feel like with focus magic, I really don't need to go with crit trinket. But I do need a better trinket than this. I need to upgrade it or something. It's falling behind. Bottles again.
So
It hurts. Wow, she hasn't. See, this is the thing that's really annoying. She hasn't spawned ads a single time. Like, how am I supposed to get?
I've got this one.
Three slow.
Taking Bosch.
Very good.
Where's the other one? One.
Top boss. Boss.
Alright,
Rallying.
models, they're gonna bow.
I think this is double bile? No.
Alright, let's
Works.
secure it. Potion. Keep close. One of them soon.
Stop 2. Opening.
Come on, where are the procs at?
Girl?
Yeah. Zero.
2, 1.
All right, let's see who's got the.
Careful with transitioning soon.
We got bottles coming out too.
I've got paw.
Taking boss. Check.
Clearing 3.
And was she started anything?
Is you gonna charge? What do you mean?
Not yet.
Far one. Behind you.
Soak.
Oh,
Top boss.
Lines or
all right. Now this is it. This is where we gotta push them.
Okay,
Push
3
the shit out of
slows. You
them.
can do 1 or 2.
Pretty much almost everybody's alive. Now we just need to push that damage. Got bottles coming out.
models. Really far one.
3, 2, 1.
13 point. Perfect.
I can't blink further, I'm
Excuse me.
sorry.
I've got far.
Okay. Take boss.
Opening 3.
Line. You sell some.
Ah,
He's DMing even though
damn.
we're right on top
That
of him.
ad.
We've had good ads.
That ad
You
just
guys
like
died. You guys died?
because the ad.
Well, anyone can see.
3,
The ad starts casting condemn and it hits a lot of damage to everybody in AoE.
Wow.
14 grand
We
a
had
piece.
such weird ads.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We had 2 ads and only spawned 1 ad, and then yeah, this one I don't know what it was.
This one bugged out or something.
Nitrid and the fucking the orb
I'll take
people
it. That was weird.
fucking choked.
I'm curious, did you happen to taunt the ad at the last second when you were
Oh, we
further
killed
away?
it.
Because I think that might have
We'll
been
get
the
better.
one that did it.
I can look at the logs, but I don't think so.
I don't think so
See
either
what we
because
got.
his like health bar didn't change
Hmm.
colors. So
Gold. Gold.
I was on top of that other one, trying to get the just helping DPS it and getting the condemn. I don't think I ever targeted that one.
Good, at least we
Until
got it.
after you were saying it was bugging out.
At least we got it.
yeah, because he started off meleeing me and then he just decided, okay, I don't care, I'm just gonna kill everyone.
Right, time to pop
I
over
mean, I
there.
don't.
Yes, we had 2 ads. No, you don't understand. The ad got 2 casts off. That's 14,000 in AoE to everybody. That's a lot of damage. So whatever was happening, this was happening on top of that. That's not good. But it happens.
Oh, I forgot I had that.
Thank you.
Right. I feel like it'd be nice to just swap to normal, but I think we're just gonna waste time running around. Let's spend the rest of our time taking a look at console. I'd like to see how far we get. It'll give us some good data.
Yeah,
so
that'll be
that we
interesting.
can do some log analysis and rewatch videos.
Council
figure
drop.
out what we don't understand. Because there's also the concept that we might switch the order we kill.
Heck.
So I think it's going to be useful
Mastery?
to spend our time on just seeing the fight a few times.
Ooh, it's not really
seeing
good.
What we're comfortable with and what we're not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
The gear's alright.
I
It's
actually think that this
not
one might
best
even be
itemized.
easier than Darkbane if we do it in the right order. So let's
The canisters were good, but
we have to go to
every other mechanic just needed just a little bit more work. A little bit.
Oh, do we take the mirror portal? Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna take us.
I'm definitely still a little bit behind everybody else.
I think we're going to hero from the start, which I'm sure will please a lot of people. Because I think the hardest part's going to be when all three are up. I think I want to keep the order that we're doing to start.
This is going to be interesting because even though I'm not going to be AoEing,
the reason is that so the only thing that's really different on normal is that they all gain another ability when they're the last one alive. If we do the Baroness, her ability is that anytime you get damaged, you leave a puddle. I think that should be pretty easy.
ooh, that's
to
a trap
manage,
there.
that we just
Don't
keep
stay
moving
on
down
that trap.
the room. It's a pretty big room. And at least based on normal, the damage with her up is otherwise really, really limited. So Shuffle, if we handle the soul spikes correctly, then the damage should be really minimal to the raid. Just the raid will take damage, so during soul spikes, I think it probably drops a puddle each time it ticks. So during soul spikes, you're gonna have to move a little bit.
Oh, really?
Like, start
That's
puddle right on top of each other. Right, we'll see.
Sometimes you just can't get enough ice lanes proc, honestly. Sucks.
Which mirror did you guys take?
Heck right.
The one on the bottom right. Closest
Are you
to the
always-
entrance, on the right side.
Why are you always getting lost in here?
I
Stay with the group.
I
Probably the kid to get lost in the museum on field trips.
So
That's 'cause
this
I
one
go
is
where I
definitely going to
wanna
be
go, okay? I
slick
don't need no
ice,
tour guide
but
telling me
I'm
where
going to
to go.
gain a
It's
lot
just
of
free
extra
country.
damage
You live in Canada.
just innately.
Which is
Like,
a
I
free
don't,
country.
you know, it's a single target
Freer
damage
than America.
fight, but you know, ice lance is going to cleave off
Yes,
anyway.
very
So
much
I'm going to
so.
get a lot of
That's owned
cleave
by
on
China
this.
or the
Inadvertently.
that's owned by not China?
I think same thing's going to happen with druids because I mean they're going to use Starfall.
We don't
Starfall's
need
gonna hit everything
National
anyway.
Guard to protect
Chinese
ourselves
electric.
from our own citizens.
Do you even have National Guard?
Yes, we have a National Guard. I'm sure Osa can tell you all about our National Guard.
Look, there's like
Technically, they oppose China
And I think
a lot
I
more
still
than
actually
Canada
do
does.
want to use
millions
Or
of
we're not
people.
talking about who owes who.
Blizzard
We're
because
talking
it does
about who
reduce the
has a
cooldown of
section
Frostbite.
of China in their
you,
country.
you give it to him, Osa.
Vancouver is basically New Beijing.
I mean,
Okay,
Just
if
can't
well, I mean,
blemish. Yeah, I do
don't
actually want to use that.
disagree with
if
that.
China
pretty
were to
consistently.
call in their debts, would
Let's
US
see
be able to
here.
pay?
Hey, that's not really a relevant question.
Something flood. I do want to do slick ice. Splitting
I
up,
need
yeah.
to
See,
reset
splitting ice
zero,
is still
and I
really
don't know
good.
how to do that, other
Up
than
the
you,
creek.
you guys stand way at the back, and I'll pull them, and I will give you a speed boost and try to get out. And if you die, well, that's
Because we got a hero. That's me. I had popped that hero.
Jinx come to the end. So
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Oh, these gargoyles just pushed me out.
This is
Oh
We got-
yeah.
Yeah, because we can't leave the arena.
goodbye, my
Time to
friends.
dance.
I'll get a healer. Right?
Time to do a little bit of
Just
dancing.
die. Get a healer. Just stand in the Lord's Tower.
I'm gonna need a res.
Just push yourself up against the edge. Yeah. And you'll,
I need a res.
if you get a healer, I actually see that important.
Oh, right next to the portal.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so just release and run back. There, that reset everything. Just turn around immediately if you respawn. And Fetch your mic stuck up.
Do people need another cauldron? I think we should be good, right?
We're good for now.
Fish, your mic is so talking.
I think it's good.
CX Thomas here?
Alright, so for phase 1, let's treat this shuffle. I've got a plan for the soul spikes, so if you let me take, if we actually get there, just let me take them, and I think we'll be totally fine. When we get to phase 3, we can figure it out. I'll see what if phase 1 and 2 are like. Not
I have a weak aura for this boss as well. So what this does is when you have Dark Recital, if you are partnered up with somebody for it, it'll give you a green arrow to go to the right. You go to the right with your partner. If you do not get Dark Recital, it'll give you a red arrow to go to the left.
Fantastic.
That way, you
Oh,
won't
shoot.
be killing
One more res,
people with
please.
your Dark Recital bullets.
Just I went to go click it, it was gone.
Awesome, that's awesome. Yeah, anyone else recorded, let's try
I'm back.
recording that one.
You with me? Okay, you're not gonna res me? Fine, I'll run.
I didn't res you.
Okay,
I know, I
Sasha,
missed
why
it.
don't you-
I just kept saying to you right
why
now
don't you
that I missed it by a
stab us
second.
off to the side again like you normally do, and I'll grab the other
But
two.
you can't hear me, so
Sure.
We're gonna
no big deal.
start from the start, so let's see if we really need to.
It's okay.
spawn
I spawned right there. I'm not
And then
upset
we'll do
about
the
it.
dance and buffs will reset, and we'll get the hit spot. So, Stavros. Remember, we're on Stavros first. We do just need an interrupts for
Not
Frida.
upset.
So it's gonna be me, Chris, and then.
Oh
Craig,
no.
can you get
Oh,
into the
okay. I
rotation?
thought it broke.
Yeah. I can just call it out for everyone if you want. It's on Baroness, so you can.
So, thing that I'm gonna want to use is I
Make a
still want to use
focus.
Slick Ice.
We're gonna DPS Stavros the whole time, but you can focus Frida, and yeah, you can either swap manually or just like use a macro to swap.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be alarming for some people because it is a single target fight, but I will most definitely
I'll call mine and I'll just say
be
who's
dropping
next. I'll be targeting her the whole time.
Blizzard,
so I'll be able to call it
like on cooldown because having multiple targets does reduce the cooldown of Frozen Orb by quite a lot. It is substantial how many times you can Frozen Orb in a fight. So that will definitely be happening.
So, Shad, it's still the same order then, right? Stavros,
yeah.
other dude,
Venus
and
Feather,
then
where is
Lady?
Blazing?
I'd like
Blazing
to try
Stone
that and see
cooldown.
how it is, yeah. Stavros, Nicholas, and then Frida.
But we're heroing on pull, correct?
Yes. Yep. Let's get them one of them out of the way.
5,
Slick Ice.
4, 3, 2,
Stand there.
1.
Beware. Just win that. I'm losing threat to the
Nicholas is on. I don't even hit that hard.
Christmas is yours. Okay. Craig, you're next.
Beware.
I'm gonna get back on this next one.
Make sure you're not standing on top of me, guys. Stand on the side.
I'm feeling for that movie for its back.
Beware.
We go dance time.
I threw up a rallying cry.
Thank you. Sorry. Well, we can reset after this. I'll get first and cover.
At least this part's gonna be easy. I don't know why my my pull was actually pretty well. Oh, it's crazy how long you can do it and you
Oh,
still.
there's
Six.
Okay.
Did not realize that.
Make sure you're standing on his side, guys.
We get more stacks. That's fun.
Don't stand behind me.
4, 3,
You may want to move.
2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right here now.
And that.
And then
4, 3, 2, 1.
Press here now.
Oh,
careful behind me, guys. He's coming back, careful. He's about to do
Right
it.
here now.
There's lunge. Don't stand behind him.
I'm getting close after this.
well, this should make it a lot easier now.
So I got that one.
Stable's dead, yeah.
And that.
Attendant coming.
Waiters.
Who are we switching?
And crate on Nicholas, please.
Pull
Crate
these
here.
waiters down.
Taunt when you finish him. Eruption.
Oof. That is hard. You gotta clean these ads up.
Oh, I am spread.
Connie. Attendant coming.
I'm good.
I don't have an arrow.
I got that one. Chris, can you get that?
2 seconds.
If the attendant
Okay.
comes in.
7 stacks of this debuff.
There's no way. There's gotta be a way to get it off of it.
Waiters are up.
8 stacks, suppressive damage.
Healing cry?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's. Need to figure out how to get that damage off. That's a lot of extra damage.
Interesting. Okay.
Lots of dot killed us.
Yeah, I have to do better.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out how to do better on the damage part.
50% faster.
Let's shift the time more. Because it wasn't, the first phase wasn't that bad, and I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
so that's the
realize
thing.
that
There's a
like,
you have to do so.
part was
It's
really
funny because
fast.
the ads, the bosses are all dancing, and they make you do an actual dance. If you do it right, you get a massive buff coming back into the
Sort of
fight.
question for the
So
waiters.
it's good to do it right.
Pushing Nicholas, do we just ignore them or what?
No, but I think if we shift the time warp, they'll go down faster, and we'll be able to push Nicholas faster. Just remember that for anyone's not clear, as soon as Stavros is dead, just swap to Nicholas immediately. That's the next one.
Yeah.
We grip a couple of those from behind us into the
Yeah,
into the
that would be best.
Yeah, we've done that.
I mean, at most we have 2 grips, so 2 of them will get gripped in, but that's it.
Yeah, the rest we're just gonna have to turn around and get. So it's a pretty cool little mechanic.
At the
It
beginning,
makes you do the little dance. It's funny.
I'm gonna tank him like, just as he's facing right now, just on the floor. So if everybody could just stand to his right, like, and you don't, and try to be, a little far from him. You don't need to be like right up next to him. Just treat him like a dragon.
You'd think we were
Just don't want
spread out a little bit.
Cover up comms with telling people to get up.
Are y'all
And,
swapping on Stavros? Or is you just taking it and then Shad's taking that too?
I'm just taking.
At least, well, at least for the beginning, would it be possible to spread them out significantly?
Feel
I
free
don't see
to
why.
Nicholas right a little
I
bit
can't.
more.
Convoke does not discriminate targets, so it's
I understand.
like
Talk about the fucking vote.
Yeah, I get it. Sorry, I can try to do that. I'll do my best to move Frito.
fine because I need to also get my range right.
Let's see what they're
Range
doing.
is actually less than.
Pull up Warcraft logs for
kind of weird. But...
And
Council
just
Blood.
start off on the left here, like on this side where I'm at right now.
Well, I have to not be in range.
Oh, I
Well,
what?
if he's
I
taking
guess that's
me
just
way
the
over there.
the one that he
If
had.
we're taking them now,
Although
even right there,
it
they're both in range.
might actually be
It seems
worth
to
it
actually target everything I
to
do.
have
So
to run
I mean, we'll see. It's
glacial
small.
fragments for all of the ads. But
The other thing,
it'd be useless on the boss.
Abraham, I realize that now.
we need to switch to the attendant and kill it. Remember, the person we're focusing doesn't take any damage during that time. So make sure.
Navros first,
switch over
then
to
Nicholas,
the
then Frida.
We'll run like right next to it, so it should be very easy
Then
to
fight.
and as soon as they
Winter,
stop,
no matter
we'll
what.
channel the protection, so.
People are still using that
Right, so no
PvP
heroes
trinket.
can
It's
start.
just
We
so
use
good.
cooldowns for the start to
2,
make us
1.
resist to the phase one.
Yeah, that works. And
That's
so,
what we got.
lunge.
No? Attendant.
Attendant.
Ult next.
Lunge coming soon.
Oh, man, they gotta watch where they move those
Ready to
things.
tie up.
Give us an add-on. Warrior gave us an add-on, week for
Okay, what do you mean?
just for that.
Okay, I don't think you understood what I said. People need to not run through others if they have it. Is what I said. Dance, 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 do the dance, 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 dance. It's so funny, a long time ago, Keegan the Unclean had a dance, what everybody called the dance. And now this is an actual dance. I think this is the first dance in a boss fight.
This fight, I don't know what-
I don't know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is gonna go through help. Chris, can you get the next one? Or did you get that?
Yep.
attendant's up.
4, 3,
Next.
Next to the boss.
2,
Attendant
1.
on the left.
I should never
Stay
waste
on the
flurry
line.
on that, honestly.
4, 3,
Lunge coming.
1.
You get that one first. Next. Now. Get my go up.
Ooh, rate kinda low.
Why?
Rate kinda low.
Okay, let's fight this up because we're not gonna have a yes. We're just
Oh.
missing a few of the volleys. Are you guys not hearing me clearly, or?
I
Should
think
get more?
I had
Oh,
the recital part.
couple
just
dead too.
panicked
dead.
and get to the around
Couple
them.
dead.
So I really think for the interrupts, if it's going to be harder on heroic, we should do the whole like 1, 2,
It
3,
is
4.
it's so hard to figure out, like, are they actually, because I'm pretty sure they have to be using Blizzard.
Cast,
They-
all you need to do is just call out your number. So when Shad says 1,
Yeah, he's definitely, oh
she
man, I
just
gotta get
knows.
a fucking parse that's in English.
I think
The callouts are fine right now, to be honest.
I think people are just missing.
Two fire mages actually do it. Yeah, see, Blizzard is still up there.
Is
You
on
still do want
recital,
Blizzard.
there's, like, I'm
'cause it's
maining
worth
and
it
I'm getting chained with
for the,
range sometimes. I think range need to be aware that
See,
they kinda need
they
to
are
be
using
know,
Glacial Fragment, but
because
how
I'm
are they
like
using Glacial
blowing all
Fragment?
my sprint cooldowns to get back there while they're still sprinting away
Ernest Rita,
out of the group.
Begrudging Waiter. This heroic? I don't know.
Range can move closer. There's no reason to be really far away. I'm trying to call the interrupt order out. I think it's pretty equivalent to the 1-2. I think when we were doing that, I don't mind it. It's good. It's just not everyone's calling out 1-2. We get lost. I'm getting a little lost, but we need someone to back up. Who can back up interrupt when it's looking long?
I guess I can try to do.
Noir, Caro, any of the mages. I'm gonna call for backup interrupt, or just look at it. If you see it almost casting, you just need someone to hit it.
This is interrupt on.
Yeah, on Frida. Yeah, the Dreadbolt volley.
Yeah, got it.
That's not being interrupted. That's what's
I'll toss
last
one.
time.
Well, you know, that's just what happens, you know? Maybe you should turn around and priest interrupt it.
Last time?
Yeah, chastise that
This
bitch.
doesn't seem
Does it do
too
that?
bad.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Just clean up the.
I'm just
I
fucking around.
actually misinterrupt, honestly. I think we're pretty much. Yeah, the DPS is great, which is what we want. That's going to lower the damage. So.
DPS is great, but we're really good at just standing around. Tunneling into boss.
How is Maya
Yeah,
doing?
there's like a
Fine.
tether between
Sleeping.
the recital people, and if you notice that yours is a melee, just kind of meet them while you're moving sideways. That way, you're not chasing someone down the whole time, running through people.
Yeah,
Your range, just kind of head toward the front, unless you see your match within the range.
Boom! There it is. Mage buff.
Five, four, three,
Anything else you need?
1.
Chris.
And then in the back.
This actually isn't too bad using it. There we go. That's good.
Nice job on it.
Chris, still yours. Great.
Lunge come, be behind shuffle.
Oh, that was good. That was actually really good.
Nice lines, people. Chris. We're about to transition.
Oh, dancey dance. Gotta do a dance. Gotta do a little bit of dance. Got a bit of dance. Sashay left. Boogie down. Bounce forward. Shimmy
I'm a
right.
little far away. Shuffle. I'm gonna try to get there as best I can.
Boogie down.
It's okay.
Bounce forward. Cool, you get 6
That
stacks.
should be different. I'll go next.
Stack up on his sides. Try to be on the right.
Chris next.
Lunge
4,
come.
3, 2, 1.
Great.
And
4,
Tender.
3, 2, 1.
can't slow him down either. Fucking bitch.
Lunge in 3 seconds. Don't be behind shuffle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Chris next. We need a backup here. Mage, maybe, right now.
Got it.
Crate. Perfect, guy. Stavros almost dead. Plus right away.
Katana Nicholas. Nicholas
That's
is our
me,
focus.
Chris.
Oh, should I use mine?
Anyone? Crate, get the next one. Crate, get the next one. More here, please. No, we're good.
No.
We're good.
Figures are up.
Actually, I guess there is some value in having glacial fragments here, because that is a lot of ads that get AoE down.
Rip him in.
Right.
Oh, damn, son. That's some damage.
We're getting a stack. Stacks of atmosphere. It's just so much damage.
Right, but where is it coming from? That's the question.
Healing cooldown here. Chris, we're gonna.
We're at 7 stacks now. There's
Right, but
something.
where-
Crate is a 10.
That's the question, right? That's what we need to find out.
10 and push Nick lost. Use Healthstone, guys. Keep up. Stay alive. Die here.
Top.
Oh, I use Icy Veins. This mother jumped away. God damn it. That sucks. Really sucks. Boogie down. Runs forward. They left.
There's a
You wanna dance?
Hit it on the drop.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, now
1.
drip in any way as we can.
Okay, this is actually good. I can.
It's not one possible.
Swing take.
Oh, at least I can slow these guys down.
Chris
That's
next.
good. It is worth it to use.
I have freedom.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And up.
4, 3, 2,
And that's up.
1.
Wait, now. I've got it.
Raiders.
He's waiting. To hell.
Oh, they had to jump out. That
I'll
sucks.
get next in. Get the waiters and get Just waiters come on.
Rallying cries up. Watch out for the pools.
I'll get. Idiot res for Yaku. Beware. Spread. Move. Risk
We should move to the far other side.
Soul spike. Move a little.
Oh, boom!
As we
Soul spikes. Got me.
should stack it. Or not stack, but
Yeah, I think stacking and then moving in one direction so that all the shit drops right
that's
below
11. We've seen it the last phase. So this is the end of raid. Thanks for sticking with that, guys, because that's pretty much the fight. I think this.
I think that's actually not that bad.
It's messy, but it's the first time we've seen that, and I think what we need to do is pick a side. We're gonna get prideful. We get little dots, and then
Need to figure out the best. I think glacial fragments is actually going to be really good here. On the use those on the waiters.
Little dots like 4 in a row for 4 seconds because it ticks for 4 seconds, and we just shift to like pick the left side, prideful spots, soul spike spots. We shift to the right side, and then we do the same, and we should push it at 50% at that point. Do your dance. The one thing I don't know, because I don't know how many people kill her them this way, is if those spots go away for the dance. I hope they do.
They do. They reset completely.
See
That's
what
perfect.
we
Then
can
we
do.
just do the same thing after. So we just need enough DPS just to push that, and we'll be good. I know Dark Vein took a little longer than we were probably expecting, but I actually think we did really well there on console, and it looks like it's pretty close to a full already. So. We got Karen's,
Too many people already took the main portal.
Thank you for sending me to Tolbarad.
Let's see where everybody goes.
Should have taken my portal.
There's very few
You know,
fun
for
things
all I know, Carolee, I did take your portal.
about a mage.
Would I really do that to you?
How long
No.
would you tell me?
Everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty terrible. Had to do it to him. Had to do it to him. Well, that wasn't so bad. Lady Nerva is actually a pretty tough fight. So like, it's okay. You know, it took a few attempts to do it, but it is so mechanic heavy. It's out of all the fights in those first, let's say like the first 6, it is, I believe, the most mechanic heavy. Reminds me a lot of Putricide, actually, where Putricide would do the same thing. He had a lot of abilities that would become powered during different phases. So you would have to deal with them regularly, but then you'd have to deal with the more upgraded version of that. And it did make a difference, you know, it got harder. So you can definitely see that that fight is going to be... That fight is definitely going to be a tough one on Mythic for sure. Overall, not bad. Wasn't bad. And the council fight, I think next raid, we got the council fight. It doesn't seem to be that difficult. We were just fucking up a little bit on some of the things. Like, I think having glacial fragments for those waiters is going to be a lot better, because I'm not getting that much value out of Slick Ice, I think, as I would having extra AoE. Clean those ads up a bit. But I definitely need because I can't slow the one dude that comes out, the Inquisitor, or the whatever the one dude is that runs out and shields them. I can't slow them. But the waiters, I can actually slow. So there is some value in keeping Blizzard up back there, and them from moving around, which in turn lets me get a lot of glacial fragment damage off. Alright, so that's the end of Raid, and that's pretty much the end of the stream. Yeah, I hope that you give it a shot. Warcraft is definitely a fun game, and the thing that's the most fun in Warcraft are the raids, because they do require you to have a little bit of an awareness. I mean, if you play a lot of games like Dark Souls and stuff like that, it's the same idea. You know, but it's just you versus the boss. Here, everybody has a role to play, and it's fun to see 20-some people come together and usually do everything that is necessary, do it right to take down a boss or complete an achievement or whatever the fuck they're trying to do. It's fun. I've been doing this almost 15 years with maybe like a year off in between. Raiding is always the most fun thing you can do in this game. Of course, that's still subjective, but since the very beginning, raiding has always been the pinnacle activity for most MMOs. I think usually when a new MMO comes out, the first question is, well, what is there? Is there some sort of end game activity? Are there raids? Are there dungeons or something like that? And they've really perfected this gameplay loop over the past few expansions, no doubt. And this raid is really good. As an intro raid, this is a great raid, I have to say. Yeah, Dark Souls is a tough game, but again, one of those where you have that, you know, if you die, you lose, it's always your fault. You know, you can always be better at it. There is a good sense of accomplishment in those bosses. And same thing in here, you know, there's a good sense of accomplishment in taking down these raids. That's why they have day first races, you know, day one races, world first races for the Mythic. It's fun. It is fun. You know, sometimes dying can be frustrating, but that's how you get better. Unless you're human, then you only get one chance to be really good, and then you die. So you should still look into picking up Diablo and coming and playing Diablo with us on Fridays. You know, it wouldn't take long to gear you up, and then from there on, you just practice and play your raid. So we're talking in chat where I'm letting them know that in my stream, I'm basically having the conversation that everybody else is having during the raid, but I'm having that conversation with myself, right? But, you know, there's no reason for me to queue up my mic and tell everybody what I'm thinking. They're already talking about it. If this was an open forum, or if I wasn't streaming, I would say it on Discord, but there's already too many people talking on it. There's no reason for me to also throw my 2 cents in there. which is why I'll end up just typing whatever I need to say, or agreeing, or providing feedback. Yeah, Evelyn gets to hear it. Well, you know what? That's not even true because she has her headset on. So Evelyn is sitting to my right in front of me, and she's saying, "Oh, I get to hear it all." Well, she doesn't because she's also wearing a headset.
Lagging for me.
Lagging and where? That's possible. Although,
Maybe I gotta refresh.
yeah, the stream's not showing that I'm dropping any frames, so, and I'm watching my own stream, and it looks pretty good. Oh. You ranked on some fights? Is that what you said?
Purple.
But I mean, for your item level or for your overall? Because that's
On the kill, I was blue.
oh, good job. Let me pull up. Let me see. Was I dead? I think I was dead. Yeah, I was dead, so it doesn't even matter. I was super upset because every time we would have a good pull, something like mechanics would end up keeping me from doing the maximum DPS, and it was very frustrating. But you know, a kill's a kill, right? Kill is 15 attempts. Is what that took. Who else? I do not. So we had people. Yeah, I ranked 76 my item level. Yeah, 89 and 76. Well, Dad ranked 95 for healing for his item level, and 93 overall. It's really very good. But I healed some. I ranked 58 for healing. $100%. You never use a POE. Even Mythic, you just never use it. It's worth more to you sold than it is used. Are you already seeing how much it costs? I'm gonna head to, how much is it? 150? 140? Maybe 100 grand? That's 65 grand. Add that to the 40 that you sold the other one for. Big money. We do need to start playing the auction house game. Maybe one expansion, I'll do that. Just so time consuming. I still need to do a second Torghast on my Mage. And I think I need to do all... Yes, that's why I gave you all of those mats. All of them.
You gave me enough.
For 100. Right? So I guess it's 2 per. Okay, well if I gave you, but I gave you 100, that means I can only get 30.
I had some.
Okay.
I had 100.
I see. Go ahead and make those then. I haven't been using them. Yes. I haven't been using them. Just make me the shit that I gave you. Just make me that. I gave you 100 vials and 100 of each thing. So whatever that makes, make that. Yes. Yes. Actually, 33 or 32 is however many you'll be able to make. Or just 30 is fine. I'm not popping them on like every pull. I'm popping them on pulls that I think are good, or in the middle of pulls that are going well. I don't really use them for the pull, because they do like a little AoE explosion. So 30. Sure. Even if you want to just make me 30 and keep the rest of the mats, I'm fine with that. I do. Well, we've been getting flasks from the from the cauldron, so I haven't really been worrying about them. Having 1 or 2 or 5 extra on the side would be good again. Good as just like a backup. No, not anymore. So next week is time walking for Cataclysm. So we get a chance for a piece for a normal piece. That's good. All right, guys, that's gonna be. Oh, can you be a deer? Technically, you can be a druid, which lets you be a stag. So yes, good. It's there. You can do that. But all right, Austin, this is gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the rest of you guys who are actually watching, or even just having me on the side. That's also fine. With that, it just really helps the visibility of the channel a lot. If I can just get people to have the channel playing in the background, even in the background, it's not that big a deal. I'm not offended by it. So, take it easy. Catch you next time. We'll be back here on Monday, which is tomorrow. Sunday is actually not a normal stream day for me, but since now we have raid on Sundays, it makes the most sense to just go ahead and stream it. Not a big deal. So I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm going to try not to do a WoW stream. I want to play something else. I haven't decided what. I've actually been having a good time with Cyberpunk. Haven't decided if that's something or, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll see what the stream is. Anyway, you guys have a great night.